Luke slammed his high school freshman locker door shut on a November 1963 Friday morning, 4 years before that desperate grocery store afternoon. On one end of that new big pink high school rose a gymnasium that could seat all 4,029 beating hearts populating this town called Vernon, with seats left over for out-of-town crowds who came for the hallowed basketball games. 2 pancaked floors of windowed classrooms stretched between the grand gym and the music and arts auditorium, with its fold-up wooden seats for twice the number of the school's 401 students. The black hands on the wall clock above Luke's locker read 8:53. He had 7 minutes to find Buffy. Casually walk up to her, talk to her, see her smile. Maybe she'd let him walk her to their first class. Maybe. The thick lenses of Luke's glasses scanned the gray locker's corridor teeming with students in collared shirts and skirts below their knees. Blink, flash. Everyone shimmers in their own shaft of light. Sure, he knew their names. Vernon was small-town America. But that flash made Luke realize how little he knew of their actual lives. There was Wendy from his class, wide eyes, dusky curls, not a mean bone in her body, headed to an ambush in their senior year that exploded her world. Wendy waved at her best friend, blonde Alice, whose savvy smile betrayed nothing of the boogeyman. There's Walt, walking steady to be who they said he wasn't cut out to be. There's Todd, a scared stranger in his own skin. Luke saw classmate Donna's dusky blonde head swaying with her polio limp. Her high school classmates dodged that virus until science came through and stood all those lucky kids in lines at their elementary schools to get a vaccinating hypo needle stuck in their arms and become safe. Parents cheered, cried. But all that came too late for Donna and Luke's grandma Meg. Luke heard a burst of laughter from a crew-cut boy in his class named Mike Jodry. His glasses held far thinner lenses than Luke's. Luke saw his buddies, Wayne, Kurt, and Marin, going their own ways. But not Buffy. Luke wedged his way through the streaming hall, hurried down switchback stairs to the first floor. To the right waited the auditorium and music rooms. To the left was the gorilla's cave. And by the bathrooms past the stairs stood Buffy, talking to Steve. Steve, a year older than Luke and Buffy, taller than Luke, better looking, cool. Luke and Steve were only just high friends, even though they were both tight with Marin, who told Luke that Steve was deep smart, and, like them, read books. A few weeks before, Buffy had taken Steve to the annual formal gowns and suits co-ed ball when the rules reversed and high school girls got to ask out the boys. Bobby Jean asked Luke to go. He had to say yes.